Hi Leo, welcome to Heart Wisdom. It's Angela here with your general weekly reading. Thank you for being here. I hope all goes well with you, Leo. As always, my intention with this reading is to help identify potential challenges and solutions for you, and any messages that come through are for your highest good. This is for the week beginning 27th of June 2022. So you've got passion, freedom, new beginnings, and from the bottom of the deck, action. Wow, feels like a lot of energy coming off this spread, Leo. An energetic week for you perhaps coming up. So passion is the challenge, limitation, restriction, obstacle, and it's connected to freedom. So this is contributing to this in some way. New beginnings is the answer or the solution, and the underlying energy for the week is action. Well, Leo, what might you be finding challenging or difficult or limiting about passion, and how could that be connected to freedom for you? Well, the passion card, as soon as it came out, I smiled to myself, because whenever this comes out in spreads for me, it often reminds me of you, Leo. I think of you as being really passionate in so many ways, passionate in your loving connections, passionate about what you do, passionate about causes and things that matter to you. You're a fire sign, so you can care deeply about things and also put a lot of energy into them. So when I saw this come out here in the challenge, my initial thought, and it's still the case, is that you somehow have a challenge or a difficulty with yourself at the moment, and you might be having some arguments with yourself or feeling frustrated with yourself in some way, and it's connected to this freedom card. So something about you feeling held back or feeling restricted or limited. The image on this card, and these are all abstract images, as you will know, Leo, if you've been with me for a while, but it can often look like the sea with the sky above it to me, and there's sort of a faint horizon line here, and it's empty. It just feels like a vast, open, empty space. There's nothing on the water, nothing in the sky, and it often represents new horizons. New horizons calling you. So new opportunities, new places to be, expansion and growth and development and change. There's fresh new beginnings, and we've got the new beginnings card here, which I'll come back to. And by the way, you had this message of new beginnings last week, so it's just reinforcing that. And if you haven't already watched that video, it might be worth you checking it out, because there'll be a link to this, I would imagine. But there's something about a fresh new start for you, Leo, which is really positive. And we've got the action card as the underlying energy for the week, so that reinforces that, and I'll come back to that. But just sticking with the challenge for the moment. So how might that relate to you, Leo? Is there something that you want to do, and you're not sure how you can go about it, or how to make this take the first step towards that? Is there a new experience you'd like to have? An adventure, perhaps? New horizons, making me think of you perhaps wanting to relocate, move home. You might want to change jobs. It could be regarding your significant relationship. Perhaps you're feeling a bit limited and restricted. And sometimes that's just about voicing your needs, Leo, and expressing what it is that you would like to have or do. And often when you do that, you can be pleasantly surprised, because we can hold back from expressing our desires out of a fear of rejection or disappointment. But as I said, if you have the courage, and courage is one of the symbols for your sign, the lion, which is often associated with courage. So you can be incredibly courageous, Leo, but quite often on the part or on behalf of others and not yourself. So, the fact that I'm saying this and it's come up, it might be just a reminder for you, Leo, to have courage on your own behalf and to speak up for what you want and what you desire, what you're passionate about as well. And, this frustration with yourself, it might just be that you're finding it difficult to speak up. So, yes, important to do that this week. if that is the case, Leo, speak up, voice your desires, voice your needs. And as I say, you might be pleasantly surprised. And this new beginning, this green colour here can speak about healing, but also things improving and getting better. So it's speaking of a new beginning that's actually better for you, where you'll be happier and more fulfilled than, perhaps where you are at the moment. And the action card, being the underlying energy for the week, speaks about this being a week for action, Leo. So taking that first step, having the courage to voice what it is that you need, to go after what it is that you want. And, this is like an explosion of light coming up into this freedom card. So it's reinforcing that message of you feeling freer, and I'm getting more energized as a result of you taking this action, as well as having, a fresh start that's better for you, that's going to make you feel happier and more content and more fulfilled. The action card can look like light, an explosion of light, as I mentioned, and light can represent illumination, communication, ideas and knowledge and information. And I'm getting that you might have a light bulb moment this week, Leo, where you just get inspiration, a new idea as to how to make this change and have this new beginning, how to start the process or how to complete it if you've already started it. And just sticking to your guns in terms of doing what it is that you want. And, that might sound a bit selfish, putting your needs first, but it's best if you can do that, because if you're fulfilled and happy, your cup overflowing, as it were, you're then in a position to give so much more to those around you. And because you're happier in yourself, you radiate that happiness to those around you. And, it's like that ripple effect that impacts those around you and then beyond them. And it's almost, as if around the world and back. So that's how important it is that you look after your own happiness, Leo. So this is a week for you doing what it is that you want to do. And yes, having this wonderful new beginning. So I hope that resonates and you found it helpful. I wish you well with that, Leo. Thank you for watching. Have a great week. Until next time, love and light. Namaste.